Lyndon B. Johnson, 36th President of the United States of America, champion of the poor and downtrodden, an expander of the New Deal program, creating many jobs, and also an avid gamer. Now, Johnson wasn't always a gamer. In fact, he spent most of his time in the Senate and eventually became Senate Democratic Majority Leader. His love of gaming began when he saw Lee Harvey Oswald pull off what is to this day known as the sickest headshot of all time. Now, Johnson had his favorite games to speedrun, of course, like Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and DuckTales on the NES. But his favorite game to speedrun of all time was Super Mario 64. Now, you may be asking, didn't Lyndon B. Johnson die in 1973? And didn't Super Mario 64 come out in 1996? Well, you'd be right. That's when Super Mario 64 was available to the public. However, like many things, like the internet, the military has secret reserves of things yet to come out. So needless to say, Johnson was enjoying the beautiful 3D graphics in his twilight years. He set many world records in the speedrunning community as well. But as time went on, other people would go on to break Johnson's records. When Richard Nixon came to office, he broke Johnson's record by nearly 4 minutes, completing the game in 26 minutes and 39 seconds. It was at this point that Johnson knew he would indeed need to find something that would give him an ultimate edge in speedrunning. He would need to find some game-breaking glitch to save not just seconds, but minutes off of the total time needed to complete the game. Which would happen one fateful night, February 23rd of 1970.
What? Oh my god, did you guys just see that just now? I just clipped through the door.
This was it. The moment Johnson had been waiting for. History had been made, and he had landed his page in the history books once and for all. The glitch that Johnson had accidentally just discovered would go on to become the meta for the Super Mario 64 speedrunning community. But just how did this wonder glitch work? Well, Johnson couldn't have known it at the time, but programmers always programmed a cap for Mario's positive speed, i.e. speed going forward. But because they never intended it to be used in this manner, they never set a cap on Mario's negative speed. Thus, exponentially multiplying his negative speed with each ascending step going backwards, Mario was able to bypass the game's check for the door and glitch into the next room. This would become a time-saving staple as players were no longer required to collect 50 stars to bypass the door. Instead, the game could be beaten with just 16 stars, a truly revolutionary glitch indeed. Johnson had no idea what he had just discovered. The speedrunning meta for Super Mario 64 has come a long way since then, with Lakitu Skip, a bomb glitch, bunny glitching through the door, and countless others. But Johnson will always be credited with inventing the BLJ. But a lot of people think that it's just a reversal of his name, as Johnson often went by LBJ. And you might think at a first glance, you'd be right, just flip it around. But it always just stood for backwards long jump, which coincidentally is an anagram for BLJ. Or should I say, LBJ. Anyway, thanks for watching, and that's how Lyndon B. Johnson became a speedrunning god.